everybody, and welcome to the Chic-fil-A Holiday Basketball Tournament here at Nashua South High School. A main event for the entire winter season almost, more than the postseason tournaments. I'm Tom King. John Collins will join me in a second. We have a little problem. We can't get the Goffstown uniform numbers and can't tell the players without a scorecard here at the Chic-fil-A. But it's going to be Alvirne against Goffstown. Alvirne coming through with a win over Merrimack in their opening game, and Goffstown with an overtime win over Nashua South. And that was huge for their morale as they come into this game. A couple of players to watch right now. For Goffstown, Robinson Bagidi. He had 21 points the other night in the win over Nashua North. And for Alvirne, you know what? They've got a team that is filled with athletes. I like Nick Jakes, the junior guard. And also, you got to look at Paul Manzi. He's a senior forward. He's 6'4". But also, don't forget about Gianni Ungaru, 6'3" guard. Alvirne's got some size. They will be in the maroon jerseys and gold. Goffstown is in the white jerseys with maroon trim. Again, we don't have the numbers for the Goffstown players, but we will attempt to get those as soon as we can. Deliberate offense by the Grizzlies. Pass inside, flip shot, no good. Here come the Broncos. With the ball for Alvirne, Jack DeWitt, I'm sorry. Side, Brett McKinley, top of the key. Over to Meshach Mugiari, shot no good. Well, John Collins.
Big thanks to Nathan Bonaccorsi, one of the injured Goffstown players who put numbers to the names.
Wow,
so we can do the game. And I wish him a speedy recovery. Nice kid, and he helped us along here. Somehow we had a game program with no numbers.
No numbers.
You've seen a lot. But
oh, I'm telling you.
A runner doesn't go.
And it does for McKinley. Yep, gets his own rebound.
So down court comes the Grizzlies. And it does go.
Basket is scored by number 2.
Number 3.
That was number 2.
Was it number 2?
Yes.
Oh, great. Tom Dutton got the basket for the Grizzlies. So Brett McKinley doing the ball handling for the Broncos.
Yeah, nice double team by Goffstown there. Trying to shut off that corner jumper for Alvirne. Don't want anybody hitting hot from the baseline.
Brett McKinley will back it out, being marked by Robinson Bagidi, who scored 21 points, Tom tells me, in game 1. Helping his team get to the semifinal, this Chic-fil-A tournament.
I think they wanted to set up Guerrieri to the outside, but weren't able to do it. So McKinley called with the offensive foul in a 2-2 game early on. The winner will play Thornton Academy, the defending champion.
Yeah, with a late comeback. The steal, down court, the foul doesn't go before the rebound try to the line.
So Alvirne, John.
Jack DeWitt.
Alvirne basically carries the mantle of the local area, because if they don't win this game, there will not be a local team concerning our ETV area and the Telegraph area. There will not be a local team in the Chic-fil-A final.
Girls or boys?
Well, in the boys.
In the boys, that's right, yeah.
I can't remember the last time that happened.
Right.
Tim O'Neill, who we got in the girls' final, you know?
Oh, is it South? South is in it. South and Merrimack, actually. I saw the end of the first, the girls.
South and Merrimack?
Yeah, Merrimack.
That's a good final. Yeah. That's a good final. It's the second year in a row South has reached the finals.
Right, that should be a good game.
Last year, Goffstown beat them in the championship game.
3 o'clock on a Saturday.
Yep. Well,
here at South.
3 o'clock and about, nice deliberate drive.
4-2.
That was Bagidi.
Begidi gives his team the lead. Broncos trying to fight back here. A double team.
Block.
Nice block by number 3, John Kelly, with the good ups for Goffstown to swat that away. Maybe thinking about shooting in rhythm. Sam O'Hara, number 20. Begidi fires a running pass and a nice block over the top by Brett McKinley. Good defense. It's still a 4-4 game.
Alvirne's all about defense and rebounding. That's their game. That's Marty Edwards' forte. He wants his team to be very good on the defensive end. You see the triple team in the lane right away.
Top of the key, shot doesn't go.
See, it's a good triple team. Alvirne moves to the ball really well, forcing the outside jumper, and it's short.
Brett McKinley through the legs. Begidi pokes it away.
I'll tell you what, the parking lot was filled when I got here, so I'm in the shuttle lot. I took the shuttle bus.
Oh,
yep.
It's probably emptied out by now, though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, and this gym is starting to empty out too. Look at this. I mean,
right.
As we look across the way, without without a Nashua team here, Alvirne being the closest one.
Inside. Robert Begidi brings it down. Robinson Begidi with the pass. Sam O'Hara in traffic kicks it back out to avoid the double team. Myles Green is number 12. And the shot by Tom Dutton is short.
Marty Edwards, the Alvirne boys basketball coach. I believe this is year 3 for him. And
Begidi,
Begidi,
two long strides.
Well, I'll tell you, that's the one thing Marty Edwards does not want to see, the easy baskets. Don't want that racehorse. Alvirne's not a running team, you can tell. Goffstown wants to run. Marty Edwards, the former Bishop Girton, longtime Bishop Girton assistant coach.
Right.
He went up to Maine for a couple of years. Coached at a private school in Maine. And,
that's where he went.
Yeah, and then he commuted up there every day from the area, John. Every day. I think it was in southern Maine somewhere.
Wow.
Every day he drove up.
Put some miles on the vehicle, no doubt.
Sure did. And then he decided, Alvirne's job opened up, and he went for it and got it. We know him as the public address announcer.
Yes.
At Bishop Girton football games.
Yes.
Nice rebound.
Presence
and a slip
in the
and a foul.
Stello Stadium booth.
23, Jack DeWitt.
DeWitt with the foul on Alvirne.
Marty Edwards giving it to one of his players
now. Marty's pretty vocal, yeah.
So the Grizzlies win it.
Marty's pretty vocal. Street angel, bench devil, I think. That's the way to put it.
Yeah, the turnaround. Wow, nicely done by the big guy for Goffstown, Derek Stekovich. Probably right. It probably is like a V.
Yeah, probably Stekovich. And
he's trying to be the Dylan Griffin of this game.
And I'll tell you what. Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice move.
Cutting to the basket, Alvirne's Meshach Mugariri.
Mugariri with a quick move.
Meshach is guarding Begidi. That's a good big matchup for Alvirne.
Speed against speed.
Yep. Begidi got freed up. He decided not to shoot it. Inside and back outside. Driving baseline is.
Yeah. He's going to try to box it back in. Stekovich turns. He's going to get an offensive foul. He tried to force the position.
Offensive foul on number 34.
Derek Stekovich.
I'm not sure if I agree with that call.
I'm not sure either. I think that was a non-call.
I think it should have been a good non-call. He just tried to back his way in.
Because you start calling that, it's a slippery slope. You got to call every little thing. The stop and pop outside, a good look for the Broncos. It doesn't go, and nice hands underneath.
You get the impression these are not two good outside shooting teams.
Right.
Of course, what
Guerrieri,
he's gonna. I thought for sure on cue
does not make a liar.
I thought for sure on cue he would prove me wrong. Right, exactly.
And the lay-in doesn't go now though, and over the top, they're gonna call jump ball. So good hustle by the Broncos, Liam O'Neill, and the possession arrow favors Alvirne, so they will take it down court. Alvirne in the maroon, the dark uniforms. Goffstown's got maroon in their unis too, but they got the white unis on. Goffstown Grizzlies.
Oh,
Underneath,
nice pass.
Mishak Guerrieri gets fouled as he went up.
Oh, that's 2 quick ones on Stekovich. They're going to take him out of the game.
Number 2.
Oh, it's not on Stekovich.
Well,
Wow.
I think he committed the second foul. I think it was
He
we're going to
hammered.
call
He
one or the other.
Definitely bodied him. Yeah.
Yep.
But the whistle had already blown, evidently.
Rattles home.
John Collins is our first basketball game of the year together.
Yeah, it is.
Tomorrow we'll do our 3rd hockey game,
Mm-hmm.
the finals of the Conway Arena Christmas tournament. Hollis Brookline, Dairy Field, that co-op team, against the Keene Blackbirds.
Yeah, looking forward to it. From what I've seen and what read about you talking about Hollis Brookline, it should be a good matchup. Big Edie drives. Couldn't beat the double team on the way to the hoop, though. So he avoided one defender, and then the other was waiting. Mishak Guerrieri kicks it back up top. Brett McKinley slowing it down a little bit. Robinson Begidi guarding him in the corner. Guerrieri gets it inside.
Oh,
And
nice
in.
pass. Boy, good look pass.
Paul
Very
Manzi.
quickly. Manzi, who's one of the veterans on this team, he's an athlete at Alvirne, and boy, I'll tell you what, he goes right up. He did not, well, one thing he didn't do, my pet peeve, you know that.
Yep.
Big men, get the ball, turn and shoot, don't dribble.
Don't dare dribble. You'll feel the wrath of Tom King
That's
on
right.
YouTube forever.
Exactly.
Robinson Begidi literally directing traffic. He gets the ball back, goes to his right. Guerrieri's waiting. They call a blocking foul on the Alvirne guard. 3 team fouls each right now. It's pretty low total in a defensively dominated first quarter with only 5 seconds to go. You see, I don't think the Grizzlies are aware of the time, Tom. He's not aware of the time, is he? He passed
He's
that,
there.
but it pays off.
He was there.
Maybe he was aware of the time.
Makes that pass.
Wow, and the basket is made by number 3.
End of the first quarter, we have a tie game between Goffstown and Alvirne.
John Kelly was on the receiving end of that pass from Robinson Begidi, who I thought was just oblivious to the clock, but he did have time to pass, and they did have time for the lay-in.
Played 1 quarter here, and a 10-10 ball game. After 1 period.
10. Pair of semifinalists here. North got off to such a cold start in the first semifinal game. They were behind 6-0, and they seemingly couldn't buy a basket. They went on a 15-2 run. They had a 12-point lead during the game. They led for the rest of the game until the final 40 seconds. And then at 40-39, the possession of the game, Thornton Academy had 4 shots at the basket. They got 3 offensive rebounds, and Dylan Griffin put it in. Then there was a foul as a steal as they were taking the ball inbounds. North gave up the possession on the inbounds play, a steal. There was a miss of the putback attempt, foul, and then Dylan Griffin got an offensive rebound on a missed free throw. 2 more points, a 4-point possession, and that's how the game ended. 43-39, a win for
43-40.
43-40, thank you. Yeah, so it was just a disastrous last half minute for North. And
Lesson learned for Nashua North.
Yeah, and so that's the team that awaits the Thornton Academy team. They are formidable rebounders. That's the team that's waiting for the winner of this one. Underneath, the Grizzlies with it. Little guy in traffic gets it to, no, I was going to say gets it to go, but it didn't go down for the Grizzlies. Elusive point guard, Aiden O'Connell.
And Aiden O'Connell, if you look at him.
Freshman.
I was going to ask the audience to guess it.
Sorry, man. I didn't know you. Sorry, should have zipped it.
Telling you. Tim O'Neill, why do I put up with this?
I was psychic on your question.
He looks like it, right?
Yeah, he does.
I mean, that's exactly it.
Yeah, playing with
but
the
you
big
know
boys.
what? These are the tournaments for freshman players. And
to get some time?
Yeah, to get some time. But I tell you what, I have a funny feeling that he's probably going to see a little bit more time during varsity season.
Outside it goes. Guerrieri feeds it to the top of the key. Missed shot by Brett McKinley. Rebound underneath. Paul Manzi.
I'll tell you what, whoever wins this game is going to need that type of strong inside play when they play tomorrow against Thornton Academy.
Yes, they will. They're going to need their two big guys, Paul Manzi and Liam O'Neill, who's also 6'4". And at the free throw line now, the Broncos. First one rattles in and out. So this is Brendan Graham. It's got to be, Tom. He's listed as 6'5". We have his number 34 in the program, but wearing number 32 in the ball game. So Brendan Graham misses both free throws, unfortunately for the Broncos. So it's a 1-point game.
Travel got away with it. He took the third step.
Grizzlies trying to find an open shot that isn't there.
Stekovich, let's see the hook shot. The lost art.
Rebound, John Kelly in traffic.
Semi-hook. Stekovich again.
And he gets it to go.
Baseline. What he did was the right thing. After he missed that shot, he stayed down low to post up and get another chance.
From the corner.
But still, no one hitting from the outside in this basketball game.
Yeah, there has been no. Has there been a three-pointer yet?
No. I don't think there has.
Right. Blocking foul or offensive foul?
Yeah, you got three referees working this game. You're not going to get away with much.
Good point. Robinson Bagidi. Spells it R-O-B-E-N. Leaning
nice leaner, yeah,
off
nice
the glass
leaner.
and in.
An old-fashioned two-pointer with the glass.
Yeah. John Havlicek.
Yep. Oh, he always leaned in. Yep.
And used the glass. There's an open three from the corner that doesn't go from McKinley.
Hard to believe the late John Havlicek.
Yes.
Very hard.
He was a guy I thought would live to be 100. I mean, the way he played the game, he just seemed the Hondo. He was like the machine.
Boy, Alvirne having trouble shooting from the outside. And the more they miss, the more they trail. 10.
Inbound play for the Broncos with 5:44 remaining in the first half. Return pass, the shot from the corner, swish.
There it is, the
Game's
outside.
first three, Jake Hibbard. Made it look like he's done it before, the way he just caught and shot.
Shot and backed his way down the court on the defensive end.
Yeah, oh, what elevation there for Goffstown's Anthony Sindoni.
Yeah, a little bit too much elevation. He made that layup look a lot harder than it was.
Lost control of the body a little bit. Another
wow,
here they come from both corners. Jack DeWitt. They went right three-pointer, left three-pointer, and 6-point swing.
The magic of the three-pointer. You can be down by 5 and then all of a sudden up by 1 with 2 threes.
16-15. Alvirne suddenly leading it with 5:08 to go in the half, and the Grizzlies want a timeout to talk it over. Ryan Cowett is the head coach of the Goffstown Grizzlies with their maroon and white colors, wearing the white away uniforms today. Very similar enrollment to Alvirne, 1,182 students. Alvirne has 1,400. Marty Edwards, the coach of the Broncos, with one last word as his team disperses from the huddle and walks back onto the court for the final 5:08 of the first half. Inbound play. This would be Thomas Dutton. Nashua High South girls representing their city in the Chic-fil-A final. Will be up against Merrimack tomorrow. That game will also be on Nashua ETV.
Merrimack, coached by Mike Soucy, the athletic director. former longtime Hollis Brookline boys basketball coach. Great guy.
John Kelly now back to Robinson Begidi in the corner. John Kelly twisting and turning. Begini's wide open.
And there's a three.
And makes it.
If you're Goffstown and you're Begidi, you've got to make that shot in this game.
19-16, the Grizzlies get a lead. I thought it was 16-15. That wasn't a 4-point shot, was it? I mean,
no. How did that happen?
Wasn't it supposed to be 18-16?
Should be 18-16.
That was on number 4.
Oh, they changed it, so it was a tie game?
Oh, during the timeout?
So it was a tie. It was 15-10 for the longest time.
Okay. So it's wrong before and it's right now.
Tell you what, guys. I did a BG LaSalle game, the BG girls season opener, and at BG they now have a remember at Southern New Hampshire they have you could list the points on the scoreboard.
They have that?
They have that now at BG, right?
Wow, they upped the scoreboard.
Yeah,
game.
but the problem is they were so consumed. It seemed like it.
Yeah.
So consumed with that they messed up the score
The basics.
of the game.
Really?
And by about 4 points.
So they're trying to track each individual player's
Evidently,
score.
I don't know. I mean, but all I know is that they had scoreboard. They had a scoreboard issue. BG won.
Ooh.
It was a 7-point final on the board, but they really won by 11.
Ooh.
64-53. And it
Got to clean that up.
And it was 64-56, I think, on the board. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so
Against
maybe
LaSalle.
you just need one person to track the score and let somebody else do that other stuff.
I mean, the book was kept right. So
Yeah.
the book was saying, wait a minute, this is how it is. So
Charlie Thomas, number 5 for the Broncos in the game. He is guarding Robinson Begidi. Begidi to his left. They have it 19-17 right now after the Broncos trip down the floor. We have a foul. It's going to be on the aforementioned Charlie Thomas. And the inbound play for the Grizzlies. Myles Green looking for an open teammate. He finds the freshman, Aiden O'Connell, in the corner. Robinson Begidi, freshman and senior playing together.
nice
Oh,
pass.
he's a sophomore. Begidi's only a sophomore.
Sophomore, right.
Yeah.
Love
Saw
those
an
young
S there.
players.
Yeah, sure.
Love those young players that you may have under your control for 3 years like that.
Aiden O'Connell. Oh. Knifing through. Nice effort. Broncos pushing the pace. Heavy contact. They'll just let it play through. It's a basket for Alvirne's Jake
Lucky
Hibbert.
for Stekovich, otherwise he might have gotten his 3rd foul because I think they're prejudiced against him because he's so big.
Yeah, exactly. They weren't going to give him the charge.
Near steal.
And a miss. Yeah, if that's the other way around, that's a charge all day, right?
All right, now Alvirne is getting into a racehorse game, okay? And the problem with that is who's the last player down the floor? It's probably one of their better players in Guerrieri, Guerrieri. So, I mean, he's, you play the racehorse game. Goffstown did a good job to get back on defense. I don't think that's Alvirne's game. I don't think they're a running team.
Hibbert's shot is a miss. The putback attempt by Paul Manzi. And Manzi gets a second try, gets fouled.
Yeah, Stekovich is upset because he knows he gave up 2 offensive rebounds. Manzi with some great rebounding to keep that possession alive.
Paul Manzi.
And I think everybody in the floor, in the gym heard me.
As you hate it, quiet as a church for the free throw.
Oh, I can't stand that, I can't stand it. But we don't have a home team here, really.
That's the key,
So we should have noise on both sides.
Yeah, you're used to doing those games where we're packed in here and you get the student bodies going at it.
Right. Well, I
sections
mean, sometimes we get that. Other times we get this.
Right.
So.
So it's a 19-19 game, and we got 3 minutes to go in the half, and the ball pops up into the air, turns into a turnover for the Broncos to take advantage of. Guerrieri for 2 as he had his feet on the stripe, and a long rebound for the Broncos. In the corner, Hibbert thought about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cross court.
Nope. Defense is good by Goffstown, trying to take away that three and get a double dribble.
Double dribble violation.
I'm telling you, with 3 refs, you're not going to get away with much.
Jack DeWitt got whistled for that. And Goffstown's Thomas Dutton will inbound it to Aiden O'Connell. Getting a lot of playing time here, the freshman for Goffstown. Robinson Bagidi swings it near side to Myles Green. Up top, Thomas Dutton. Fakes right, passes left. The cutter outside. Open is Aiden O'Connell.
Short, or too far. Back rimmed it.
So Broncos' next best chance to break the 19-all tie. Charlie Thomas backs it away with Aiden O'Connell guarding him, and a miscommunication there and a turnover.
Out of bounds.
I think Alvirne needs to get a hot hand. They need to get somebody firing on all cylinders, and I think, I really think that Meshack is the guy, number 22.
It's been a while since he took a shot.
Yeah, I don't like that. I want him shooting the ball.
Get a hand on it, but the Grizzlies maintain possession. Bagidi up against Charlie Thomas. He drives to the right. You saw it was there. He didn't seem to like to go to his right, but he did that time. And Charlie Thomas commits the foul that will put
Foul number 5,
Robinson
Charlie
at the
Thomas.
line. Both teams have 7 fouls as a team. So every foul from here on will put people at the free throw line.
With 1:47 to play here in the half, so it's not too painful.
Gianni Ungaro comes into the game. Number 15 for the Broncos.
Of course, one of the referees, our good friend Brad Zepenis,
that's right.
former Chicago Cub farmhand.
He's on the screen to your right in the foreground.
Yep.
Another miss. 19-19. Who will hit the 20-point plateau first? Minute and a half to go. The turnaround, it seemed to be a shot there for Liam O'Neill if he wanted it, but he takes it back outside. And Gianni Ungaro passes it to Brett McKinley, looking for a seam in the defense. The return, or the inside pass, that's Adam Sharn, number 4 for the Broncos. They're just daring Liam O'Neill to take the shot,
Yeah, you know what?
and he commits the charge.
I thought that maybe O'Neill, he had enough space in his dribble to back away and take a jumper.
Twice.
Yeah, I thought that
Yeah.
was the way to go. He wanted
Early
to-
in the possession,
yeah,
and then right there again.
Right, he wanted to force the possession inside, and Goffstown wasn't letting it happen. 101 left to go in the half. In the half.
And now the Grizzlies have a chance to take the lead at halftime, or at least with under a minute left. Bagidi faked right, passes left. Aiden O'Connell driving, got fouled before the shot. It'll be 1-1 at the free throw line, so the first free throw will be live. Should he miss?
Foul number 4, Adam Shawn.
It's interesting, everybody's got their own free throw style, and part of Aiden O'Connell's game is he tucks his jersey in before he shoots. He doesn't like that excess material hanging around.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I guess looking around, everybody's got it tucked. Hits them both.
You ever watch the tape of games where Bird played and everything, back in the 80s and
Yeah.
70s and 80s and
Yeah,
early 90s?
they're burned into my memory.
It's a completely different uniform.
Yes, it is.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Here we go.
to the hoop. Oh, no call.
Nope. And with 21 seconds left, I would have pulled it out and gone for the last shot, but they decided not to. Traveling. Now you go for the last shot if you're Goffstown.
Adam Sharn got called for the travel. Yeah, 14 seconds to go. First of all, you have to get it over the midcourt line, and they do. Aiden O'Connell. Adam Sharn on him. Driving all the way to the hoop, draws the foul with 4 seconds left.
Foul to number 15, Yanni Ungara.
So Aiden O'Connell to shoot some free throws. And I think it might be the penalty situation. So he gets to no matter what. Biggest lead of the game, I think, for the Grizzlies, 22-19. Dribbles with the left hand, shoots with the left hand. The lefty.
The
Aiden
freshman
O'Connell.
who's making a difference in this basketball game. I mean,
Certainly.
the runner. Oh, I mean, you got a small backcourt for Goffstown. They're not very big.
No,
You know,
but effective.
right? Effective
far.
against Alvirne right now, but Alvirne, of course, hadn't seen them, so we'll see what adjustments are made at halftime by Marty Edwards as he takes his team into the locker room. The Grizzlies of Goffstown lead the Broncos of Alvirne 23-19 in the semifinals of the 2019 Chic-fil-A Holiday Basketball Tournament here at the Belanger Gym at Nashua South. I'm Tom King, he's John Collins. We will be back with the second half right after this.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to Nashua High South. John Collins along with Tom King. It's the Chick-fil-A Holiday Basketball Tournament semifinal number 2. Grizzlies of Goffstown versus the Broncos of Alvirne. The winner will advance to play the Thornton Academy Golden Trojans in the final on the Saturday after Christmas of 2019. And Tom, right now, even though there's a 4-point difference, I would say it's anybody's ball game still.
I would say so too. I think it's going to be up to Alvirne's defense to make sure that Goffstown doesn't get the penetration that they had, I think, in the first half. That's what got them to lead, this 4-point lead. And speaking of penetration, there you go.
Well, maybe there was some talk in the halftime that said Tom King
Guerrieri
says that Meshack needs to get more shots off.
Guerrieri just drives.
And in the very first possession, in his first touch, he goes to the hoop and gets two.
I think he's got to get hot.
Guerrieri
Nice
underneath
pass.
the reverse
Nice
lay-in.
pass.
John Kelly with the reverse lay-in.
Yeah, but Myles Green made the play. He made the pass, the hard pass down low.
Guerrieri,
There it is.
another two.
Is the G hard or soft? I think it's soft. Is it? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. I think it's hard.
We'll have to wait and see when they announce it.
Right.
Of course, watch, you won't score again. Yep.
He kicks it back out.
They obviously said at halftime, we're feeding you.
And he's come through with his first 2 shots of the second half. It's a 1-score game. Alvirne trying to tie it off the glass and in for Paul Manzi.
Manzi backs in, was very careful not to foul. Those are the types of buckets that somebody's going to have to try to get tomorrow, and I don't know if they're going to be available with that big swatter from Thornton.
And we get a foul before the shot on the floor. Buying the fake and going up was Brett McKinley, and he fouled him on the way down. I mean, you just glance at the teams and you see that Alvirne seems to have the superior height and athleticism of the 2 squads, and maybe they can start taking advantage of that more. Basket's no good. The foul was before the shot.
If you want to know what the Bishop Girton girls basketball team is doing for the holidays, they are going down, they left today for Naples, Florida.
Naples, Florida?
Yes, for a very prestigious high school tournament that is just, Google it, a high school tournament in Naples, Florida, and you'll see it. It's the Naples Hardwood Classic or something like that. 16 teams, 2 divisions. They won't have the two divisions meet for a championship. You win one division, you win the other division, one or the other. Tomorrow they're playing Miami Country Day. Miami Country Day spent half a season last year as the number one ranked team in the country. This is uncharted territory as far as the Girton girls are concerned.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Yep.
Question is, will they come back from Naples, Florida? Would you? You would.
No. I went to Naples, Florida once, and I didn't want to come back. It was in college.
Wow, yeah, that's where my, we're doing the Alvirne game. Deputy John O'Brien, who just retired from the Hudson Fire Department after a 12-year run with us and about 30 years as the Melrose Fire Chief, is a resident of Naples, Florida now, most of the time, I think.
How about that?
Yeah, so
you can zip over to Naples High School and watch pretty good basketball.
That's true. I should text him and let him know it's over there.
Yep.
He's a big hockey guy. He's been a Bruins season ticket holder for a long time.
Stekovich trying to back his way again. Now he passes it out. Let's see who gets hot. That's what this game is looking for. Somebody to get hot.
Robinson Guerrieri trying to answer the call.
He's going to go to the line. He had 10 from the line in the semifinals, or in the quarterfinals, in the win over Nashua South.
Brett McKinley got called for the foul. So Alvirne's got 3 team fouls to none so far for the Grizzlies. And Baghetti at the line, the sophomore with the deep knee bend and the perfect form, I dare say. I want to hear your critique of this Robinson's
let's see.
Free throw. Spins it. Bounce.
Yep. It's good. You know why? He uses his legs.
Yeah, he does.
That's good.
Didn't get the
it's not all arms.
results there at the end. But
no. I'd give him a B+.
That's high praise. Alvirne trying to come up with an answer to that free throw. The turnaround underneath, McKinley doesn't go.
Yeah, look at that. 3 Grizzlies
That's
around.
Paul Manzi, excuse me.
3 Grizzlies around that rim of the rebound.
Faking the shot, kicking it out. Stekovich, swish.
Would you have imagined him with a 3? I don't think so.
Well, after watching the Dylan Griffin show and the Thornton Academy game, I would believe it. These big guys have shocked me all night, and I'm starting to be not surprised anymore.
Well, you know me, I hate the 3-pointer.
The floater.
Nice running floater right there by Alvirne. Charlie Thomas, yep.
The finger roll from a bit of distance. So a 4-point lead for the Grizzlies. Catch and shoot.
Oh!
Aiden O'Connell. We got some Goffstown fans in front of us.
And a freshman shall lead us.
Yeah.
Wow.
7-point lead now. Actually, 5-point lead for the Grizzlies. 32-27 here in the third quarter.
He can't be more than 110 pounds soaking away.
Yeah, I agree. It's around that. Travel called against the Broncos.
Too much moving around by O'Neal. Good defense by Stekovich. And all of a sudden the Grizzlies have a 5-point lead.
So Alvirne they've not had any kind of rhythm on offense in the whole game. They've hit here and there, got a couple of 3-pointers. That was probably the highlight, back-to-back 3-pointers and trips down the floor, but it's been pretty haphazard. Baghetti, and then feeling it. Oh, he doesn't get the bounce, though. And hard work on the offensive boards for the Grizzlies. They get another bite at the apple here. Aiden O'Connell had a chance to shoot it again. In the corner now it goes. John Kelly up top. Stekovich thought about it. He could have shot it. And foul away from the ball. Blocked against Stekovich. They're going to substitute somebody in here for Goffstown. 4:11 to go in the third quarter. The Grizzlies with a 5-point lead. Maybe some foul trouble for Stekovich. He'll come off for a moment or two. His coach likes what he's seen. Ryan Cowett giving a low 5 to Stekovich as he comes to the bench. Guerrieri with it. Outside. Jack DeWitt driving, ran into a double team and out of bounds off the Grizzlies. And Didn't know if Jack knew exactly what he wanted to do with that in traffic. Inbound play. Guerrieri to his right.
Yeah, DeWitt open. He should have taken it.
Perimeter passing by the Broncos, trying to get it inside. A kick called against Myles Green.
Alvirne having a little trouble working their offense.
Yes. Here it's shooted from the Goffstown bench.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was Paul Manzi for Alvirne, getting dared to shoot it by the opponents.
This is a team that made it to the quarterfinals last year before bowing out.
Talking the Division I tournament.
Yep. Nashua North made it to the quarterfinals. They lost to Salem. I was at that game.
How do you remember all that?
It was just last year.
I know, but still. I mean, you've done it for 30 years. You could probably go back a few years and you'd be like pulling out.
Now, if you asked me who were in the quarterfinals in 1988, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you. So.
I tell you what, if you get to do a basketball game with Matt Neverett ever, just start asking him what sneakers are those. He knew every pair of sneakers, who made them, who the name was. Kobe Bryant's, those Kevin Durant's. He was just nailing it.
Those are the big things when he was growing up.
I guess so.
You know?
Yeah, you could see it from distance.
Right. Oh, there's the play. There's a good defensive anticipation.
Driving.
You knew he was going to get the foul. The question was he going to get the hoop in the traditional three?
That's good offense for Alvirne right there, getting the hands in Mishak's hands and letting them go to the hoop. So he's going to try to cut into this 5-point deficit here from the free throw line with 3:05 to go in the third quarter. And he short rimmed the first one. That's something that started in my lifetime, when you high five or low five with your teammates between every free throw. They didn't used to do that in the Larry Bird days, did they?
They do when they miss. They do when they miss.
Yes.
I don't get that at all.
Exactly. I don't get it either.
You miss?
Yeah.
Forget you, buddy. You loser. Hit the free throw.
What do you want, emotional
Yeah,
support?
you're killing us. Come on.
I know Bobby Knight didn't start that.
No, yeah, that's for sure. I never got that. You know, I just never got that.
Yeah, it's like so civilized.
Oh, it's
sickening.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch your sweaty palms.
We don't know what sneakers you're wearing, and don't be high-fiving after missed free throws.
Right.
Larry Bird never did that when he was sitting 98%. He wasn't even
almost
high-fiving.
tie up.
Steal.
Yep.
Fast break. Trying to get there. Jack DeWitt spinning. Shooting, draws the foul. No,
offensive foul as he tried to force his way in through a triple team. Doesn't work.
Wow.
Offensive fouls on number 23, Jack DeWitt.
The want to was there, but the how to suffered, and Jack DeWitt got called for the offensive foul. Too much aggression. The Grizzlies with it. Kelly passed to Aiden O'Connell. Big impact. Freshman gets it to go. He's got to be approaching 10 points in this game. Guerrieri goes left.
Oh, nice move. See, that's what he can do. He's got that move, that first move, that speed. They need to utilize that a little bit more.
More of Mishak.
You're right, Guerrieri is how they pronounce it. Yes, more Mishak.
M. Moore. The long distance shot doesn't go for Kelly. Or Myles Green, rather.
Nice pass.
The foul and the put in.
Nice pass. Good job right there by Manzi to keep his feet from moving. So difficult when you get the ball and you want to make a move to the basket and you wait for the defender to go airborne so you can get up and get a clearer shot. He had to keep his feet stationary, and he did a great job of it.
So they need to get more of Paul Manzi operating underneath, and they need more of Mishak.
And they need to be able to hit their free throws.
Yeah, that's true, too. So
I see. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Aiden O'Connell.
I don't mind that shot.
No. Open look.
He's open, and if he gets hot, he can really inspire a team. There's nothing better for a team than to see a freshman excel. That just gets everybody else pumped up.
Sam O'Hara got called for the travel, a call he disagreed with, visibly with the ref. So 90 seconds to go in the half, make the third quarter, rather. And it's only a 2-point game. Alvirne with a chance to take the lead, possibly, or tie. The turnaround for Liam doesn't
hook
go.
shot.
And the Grizzlies convert.
Oh, a little
no, they left it short on the layup drill. Guerrieri tight ropes it, keeps it in bounds.
It's going to slow it down.
Liam O'Neill lost the handle and he rounds it in.
I guess not. Don't slow it
Recovers.
down. Nobody got back on defense for Goffstown. Did you notice that?
I noticed. We're tied at Paul Pierce, 34-34.
Evidently, Ryan Cowett didn't seem to mind too much. He didn't call timeout. I would have called timeout right away.
Aiden O'Connell with it, up top. To the right, double team, in and out. A lot of spin on that off the glass. Robinson.
Boy, have you ever seen two teams that almost play identical styles the way this game has gone?
It really is.
I mean, it's like they're mirror images of each other. They got a couple big guys. They got a couple fast guards.
Yep. Could go 1-for-1 right through the roster, I think. Robinson Bagidi hits his first of two. And it's a 1-point difference now, trying to get a 2-point lead back. And left it short. And Mishak wrestles it down. Driving, shooting, the floater's good. Nicely done by Charlie
The
Thomas.
one thing I noticed in this second half is that Alvirne, and then good defense there, is that Goffstown tried to rush it up with 21 seconds left. Alvirne is getting lane penetration. They're getting the ball in good spots, and they're getting high percentage shots.
It's a great formula to take into the fourth quarter. But first of all, they can take the last shot of the third quarter with 15 seconds left to go.
Do they have the patience with 13 seconds
No,
left?
they throw it away. On the run, McGeady off the glass, no good. Knocked out of bounds by the Broncos.
That's a tough choice from McGeady. Do you want to go with the fast break, or do you want to pull it out and go for that last shot? He chose to go for the layup, but now they'll try to time it so they get 6 seconds left.
I'd like to see Jack DeWitt go up that with 2 hands on that. Instead of batting it, he could have got that rebound. Almost went in, but it wouldn't have counted. Liam O'Neill with the shot.
Well, we got a game here. Alvirne with a
certainly
1-point lead, 36-35. We got 8 minutes to play.
Yeah, we said going into the start of the second half, anybody's ball game, and that is certainly
it's so true.
right
I mean,
now.
the two teams are, like I said, mirror images of each other.
Yeah. So it is our first basketball game of the season, but it's not our first Nashua ETV, Nashua South North, or BG game of the season. Funny, this is the first time this has happened.
Right, and tomorrow we'll be doing, who knows? I mean, you'll have the, we'll have, again, we won't have a Nashua team in the hockey finals, and we won't have a Nashua team in the basketball final.
All right. Entering the year.
In the boys, the girls have South going against Merrimack.
Happy New Year, everybody, if we don't get a chance to say it again as we enter 2020.
Don't do it.
Wow,
Jeez.
I remember working in Nashua radio from when the 2000 hit. Oh, nice shot. Tom's shot's on the front page of the sports page of the Telegraph today. Keen's Peter Camphius flips the puck over outstretched Nashua South Pelham goalie Nate Serentino.
Serentino, again, had a good big day today. Had a good day.
He's a good goalie.
Douglas had an even bigger day for North Sauhegan. Yeah, you got some good goaltenders.
Fourth quarter begins with a Grizzlies possession in the hands of Robinson Bagidi. The turnaround.
Oh, nice play.
Stekovich.
Tell ya.
We are on the seesaw, 37-36. Goffstown in the lead by 1. Alvirne trying to get the lead back. Mishak Guerrieri, the set offense for the Broncos. In rhythm, Mishak's shot is short, and the putback by Liam O'Neill rolls in and out. Desperately trying to get the ball back. He does.
Yep.
puts it up, and Mishak shot short. What do we got? A foul.
Boy, Mishak going right in there, mixing it up to get that rebound. I would have thought that if the rebound was made right there by O'Neal, if Guerrieri could have stayed in that spot on the outside, gotten the pass, and taken another jump shot.
Up top
Could have stayed on the wing.
Charlie Thomas, bounce pass, Mishak Guerrieri in the corner. Liam O'Neal.
Yes, O'Neal had nowhere to pass it to when he got that ball earlier.
Manzi
fouled.
Got fouled. Is that on Stekovich?
Yeah.
It could be 3 or 4 on
I
him.
think it's probably his third.
Stand straight up. He's not going to move you. Is the coaching tip from Goffstown.
You're going to move him?
Exactly. That's what the coach
Nobody's
is trying to
do
tell
that.
him. Don't have to reach in, is what he's saying.
Yeah, you're big. Just stand up straight. Stay stationary.
Inside and a throwaway. Stekovich heads up. Good hand-eye coordination. Got in the passing lane.
Yeah, I mean that's what Goffstown has been trying to do in the second half. They haven't done
Derek Stekovich.
Oh my goodness, gets the roll.
Wow, what a big shot.
And a 4-point lead between these two teams is a pretty big lead.
Mishak Guerrieri. You know what? They're shutting down Alvirne's fast break defense where they got to the basket and got those high percentage lay-ins.
Bounce the zone.
Yeah.
Daring him to shoot from the outside.
And almost another steal. What do we got?
Foul on the Grizzlies.
Look who's on the floor. I think he watched Dylan Griffin. It's going to be Dylan versus Derek if this keeps up. If Alvirne doesn't get in the...
So Manzi, offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, that's surprising. I thought they might have called it on Stekovich.
Or somebody in the white unis.
Interesting.
Yep.
Goffstown scores here. I bet Marty Edwards calls a tie. He's already called a timeout.
So to the benches we go to talk some strategy. But Alvirne seems to be struggling to find an answer to the big man.
I tell you what,
Stekovich.
yeah, Cowhead gives his big guy some love.
Much as North struggled to find an answer to Dylan Griffin, the Thornton Academy big man and star center, who played so well in their comeback win over the Titans just about an hour and a half ago. 6:22 remains in the basketball game, and Alvirne needs a surge of some sort, offensively and defensively. And again, Mishak Guerrieri hasn't taken a shot in minutes. It's been a while. Paul Manzi hasn't been his usual commanding presence on the rebounding board. They need both of that to get back in the game.
Yeah, and I think that what Alvirne's got to do right now is if the inside shot's not there, they've got to take it from the outside. So they've been trying to force it inside for so long because that's what they were given in the third quarter. Now all of a sudden, Goffstown's tightened up that defense with the big guy in there, and Alvirne's kind of befuddled a little bit. They don't know really what to do. I think they need to set up a few screens and get their shooters open from the outside if they can do that.
One of their guys that's willing to take the outside shot, Jacob Hibbard, is on the bench right now, number 21 for the Broncos.
You know who else is on the bench is the freshman for Goffstown.
Oh yeah, Aiden O'Connell.
He's not out there.
I'd look for him to come back in.
Look at that.
Turnaround off the glass and in.
Nice move, and all of a sudden the Grizzlies open up.
Kelly.
They open up a 6-point advantage.
I think the public address announcer is without the numbered roster today because he's just been saying number 3 with the basket.
Really?
Yep.
You got the book right next to you.
Well, he has the book without the numbers.
Yeah, but you have the scorebook right next to you.
Oh, he does, right?
Yeah.
McKinley for 3, a huge basket for the Broncos.
There you go.
They
had to go outside.
Yes.
Goffstown was denying them inside. They had to go outside,
and they had to hit it, which they did.
Right.
So.
And I think that you go that way, and if you start to hit those, it will open up the inside for you.
Look at that ability by Robinson Beghini to spin-a-rama in the paint.
He's got some moves. There's no shock that he was their leading scorer in the quarterfinals, and I believe he's probably the leading scorer in this one as well.
That right there is hard to teach. You just have to play a lot of basketball and have some talent to start with.
Oh, see, Alvirne No reason for the cross court. Get it back to the middle, and then Guerrieri will be open on the wing. Instead, they tried the long cross court pass. Not a very good idea.
It was a collective groan from the fans when that left his hands because they could see the pass was going to sail high and out of bounds. So a 5-point lead for the Grizzlies and a chance to expand on it. Foul away from the basket. It is a shooting foul. It would be a 1-and-1.
Yep, they're in the penalty now.
Yep. So Thomas Dutton is at the line.
So now with 4:41 to play, the Broncos, who just got their 8th team foul,
yeah, they're in trouble,
are going to send the Grizzlies to the line with every foul that's not an offensive foul.
The lead now is 6 for Goffstown, up 45-39. Make it 7.
Yep.
46-39. And here comes Alvirne, looking for some rhythm on offense. Bounce pass inside. Liam O'Neill lowers the shoulder. The bounce pass gets away. Mishak just trying to save it.
Goffstown ball.
And it's Goffstown ball. The sophomore, Robinson Bagidi, doing
And you know what he's doing right now?
work.
He's milking some clock, John.
Yeah, he is.
You're up 7 with 4:18 to play. You can take your time.
Wide open look, goes in and out.
If
Fortunately,
that gone in, it would have been a 9-point lead. That might have, or
Yeah.
a 10-point lead. Would have been a 10-point lead.
Yep. It was worth the shot. He was so open.
Oh, I would have taken it.
In the side, underneath, Liam O'Neill
He's
lowers
going
the
to try
shoulder.
to force it, and he gets
it in.
Yeah, the left-hand shot. No defense against the left hand.
No, rattles it home. Speaking of the left hand, I believe Aiden O'Connell's got the ball right now as a lefty shooter.
Yeah, I think he is too. A timeout by Goffstown. They want to know, they want to decide during this timeout, what do we want to be? Do we want to be a team that's going to attack the basket, or do we want to shave 30 seconds off the clock every possession?
My answer right now is it's too early to start playing the delay tactics. 5 points with 3:37.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree, but you know what? Yeah, but you know what? I would agree, but at the same time, they don't need to force up any shots. If the shot's not there, don't take it.
Right.
The clock is your friend.
Yeah.
That's the way I would play it anyway. We'll see what happens. Of course, I could probably yell it right over to him.
I don't think you even have to yell. Just talk.
Yeah, just talk normal voice and then hear.
Who's that player over there, number 1, Tom, with the ball? Tim, can you pick him up on camera? He's got he's over the little kid. He's got a name on the back.
Oh, number 1 over by the end of the bleachers.
Camden on his back. It almost looks like my son's name. What does it say? Caden. C-A-I-D-E-N.
Caden.
Unusual.
Yep. There's all sorts of spellings for Caden, believe me.
Future Grizzly. And he's not coming through that door just yet, Rick Pitino, but maybe in 2040 or 2030. Yeah, he could be the freshman. Robinson Bagidi with the possession.
Oh,
taken
nice
away.
move.
Out of bounds off.
They're being very deliberate with the ball.
Brett McKinley with the poke check.
Let's see if that lead gets in Goffstown's head that they get too deliberate with it. Oh, here comes Stekovich back in to save the day. And now there's a switch as Manzi has to guard him.
Yep.
So they lose that height advantage on the inbounds.
Bagidi going to work on.
Yeah, they're keeping him to the outside.
Brett McKinley.
Nah, that's the play to make. Here's the freshman.
O'Connell with that left-handed three.
The lefty.
There is no defense.
And we're sitting right in front of we're right behind the Aiden O'Connell fan club.
Yes,
right
I was
here.
going to say, that's exactly what it is.
Whoa!
Oh, all net for
Hibbert.
Jacob Hibbert. There's their three-point shooter off the bench, Tom. 49-44, continues to make a game of it with that big shot. Bagidi in traffic, stolen by the Broncos.
He needed to take that layup. He needed to drive it. Don't pass. Be selfish.
Yep.
Take the ball to the hole.
The catch and shoot from the corner, all air.
See, that's what
Jack DeWitt,
happens.
and
That's what happens when somebody on your team hits a three. You all of a sudden get 3-point fever. No reason to take that shot with 2:45 left. Instead, now it's a 1-1 for the Grizzlies.
won't be the worst foul if he misses, although it all depends on this free throw by John Kelly. 2:45 remaining. Alvirne trailing by 5 as the Grizzlies shoot a free throw and make the first of the 1-and-1. So it's the 50-point plateau for the Grizzlies. And they make them both. I didn't see the scoreboard move for either free throw.
Me neither.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Should be 51.
51-44.
All right.
There we go.
7 points.
Ooh, nice block.
I don't know if that was a pass, but it was blocked in the corner. Charging to the hoop, a nice lay-in.
Yeah, I think that the Grizzlies are thinking that Alvirne's going to go 3-ball, and they left the middle open, and a nice move.
Yeah, I think you're right. McGeady, what do we have? Hand checking.
Oh, I don't know about that. Come on.
There's your 3 officials
There's
comment.
yeah, really? I mean, come on. That's a hand check with 2:16 left in a 5-point game. Really?
Please.
But that's what they get paid for.
I think the official's staring down a fan that questioned the call. You can hear everything in this
As long as
gym.
they're not staring me down.
What are they going to do? Suspend you for 4 games?
Yeah, exactly. I want to get
It's like,
out of.
Listen, sir.
I want to
I'm
get
Tom
out.
King. I got a bobblehead. Don't question me.
I want to get out of here with without
I know
a
what
fine.
I
Without a fine.
Mishak.
7-point game again. Broncos trying to.
Yeah.
They're going to need to rain threes, I think, in this game.
You're right. Right now they're trying to drive and they get turned away. Jack DeWitt thought about it. Guerrieri's driving baseline, puts it up and in.
Yep, keeps them in there.
Yep, 5-point game. They need a stop though. That's clearly what they need.
1:53 left.
They can't give up too many more points. Muga just blows through everybody, and the rebound.
They get their stop.
Manzi traveled.
Ouch.
Oh, a little bit of a hesitation in the dribble there, and that's all it took. And a turnover that is costly. They were only down by 5 with the possession, but a turnover.
Now the good thing is they didn't put them at the line.
Right. 1:42 left. Inbound play. Myles Green passes it to Stekovich. Green gets it back. Aiden O'Connell off his foot, diving to the floor. Good defense by Alvirne. Guerrieri with the touchdown pass, lays it in.
And ladies and gentlemen, we got a basketball game. 3-point lead, 1:24 to go.
Yes.
You're the Broncos. When do you foul? You don't foul yet.
In the corner, wide open, underneath.
Nice pass. And there's a foul. Nice pass. A shot pass right down low. Although, no one near him. I wouldn't have taken a 3. What I would have done is take maybe another 30 seconds off the clock to dribble around.
Yeah.
He had no one near him.
Four-point game. Still a 4-point game. As John Kelly makes 1 of 2. Mishak Guerrieri driving up and in.
Boy, Guerrieri's just taking over this game.
Big baskets in clutch time by Mishak Guerrieri. And it's a 1-possession game
And a
again.
timeout by the Grizzlies, who were up by 7 and now up by only 2.
Paul Manzi and Myles Green kind of exchanging words there at the end of that play, but nothing comes of it.
But here, if you're Cowett, Grizzlies coach, this is what I'm upset about. If you're him, or what he should be upset about, those are quick baskets by Alvirne. They didn't have to work very hard to get them.
Yeah, and you know, this part of the game, under a minute to play in the first semifinal, it all became about the superior rebounding team. And in that game, that was the Thornton Academy Golden Trojans. They got so many key rebounds in the final 45 seconds, and that was the difference in the game. I think Alvirne has the ability to go up and snatch some of these key boards underneath, and maybe that could be the deciding factor in the game. But we'll see what happens.
Well,
yeah. Don't follow your misses, in other words. It's that lucky bounce that could determine the game.
The Grizzlies are one foul away from putting Alvirne in the penalty as well.
Of course, that said, if somebody starts hitting some heroic shots from outside, that'll also determine the game.
Yeah, okay, this is going to be a very interesting final 52 seconds here.
Robinson, McGeady.
Yep.
Double teamed. What do we got? Oh, a foul. Oh, man. You know what? I keep thinking that comment you made at the very beginning of the game about the three officials. You're not going to get away with anything. But sometimes I think they the three of them, somebody imagines something.
I just think that's just, the shirt gray. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see that again.
Reaching for
really.
something to call.
Well, they're thinking that, basically, all right, in that situation, he was 1 second away from calling a timeout.
Yeah.
Baghetti was.
Yeah.
He was 1 second away from calling a timeout, and he would have escaped the foul and escaped the 2 points that he just gave Goffstown for a 57-52 lead.
So it's a 4-point game as Alvirne takes possession, 35 seconds left. And Mishak Guerrieri driving to the basket, gets fouled and puts it in. And you see the emotion.
And there was a foul in that play. I thought I was waiting to see what Brad Zepenis would do underneath, and there was a foul. The first putback he let go. The second one, I don't think there's any way because he got hit hard on the arm as he put that ball up. And now we are one free throw away from making it a 1-point game with 32.6 seconds left.
And I believe Goffstown called that timeout. And Mishak will be at the line when we resume. And still, as we go down to the wire, anybody's basketball game. It'll determine whether you'll be playing in the consolation game or in the final against Thornton Academy tomorrow afternoon at about 4:30. The start of that boys final here at South. Of course, when they set up the tournament, they had a weather contingency plan.
Yeah, for Monday. The finals would have been Monday. The first game, the girls' game, would have been at noon.
And I think
the boys' game would have been immediately following. I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I think it's say without jinxing us that tomorrow is going to be a decent day weather-wise. I didn't want to say it a week ahead of time because they had the forecast out. There was going to be kind of a mild weekend after Christmas, but that's what it's been. Had some melting of the snow going on outside, and so the weather's not going to be an issue, at least in the 2019.
Yeah, they sing
Chic-fil-A
"Let it
tournament.
snow, let it snow." I say, "Let it go, let it go, let it go."
Yeah. Why aren't you covering the Naples tournament? Not your choice. Yeah.
Because I would be leaving you. I mean, I can't do that.
Yeah, right.
I want to spend my holidays with John Collins. I spend them every year with you. Are you kidding me? Don't see any of my friends, any of the 1.5 friends I have.
Mishak Guerrieri completes the old-fashioned
And we get
three-point
that
play.
1-point game and a press by the Broncos.
Full court press.
Yes, I
1-point
like
game.
it. I like it.
And Goffstown able to beat it. They get the ball down court. And a foul committed by Guerrieri. Looked like on purpose as he puts Goffstown's Myles Green at the line.
24.4 left. I think you have to do it now, right? I didn't realize that we were down that low, but we are.
So even if Myles Green makes both of these, Alvirne is within a 3-point basket of tying it up. And of course, if he makes and misses one of them, they could just get a 2-pointer and tie it up.
And if I'm the Grizzlies, if you do make these two, and Alvirne's going to be taking that 3, I want to put pressure on Hibbert and I want to put pressure on Guerrieri.
Right. Discussion here about something.
I don't know. I'm seeing white shirts all over the place here. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody's got to come off the floor. I believe, is that number 5 on Stekovic?
Guerrieri's coming off. He fouled out.
Wow.
Wow is right.
Ouch. They just made that. They just
I
checked
didn't
with the
even know
book.
he was in foul trouble.
Yeah,
Bad
but why
on
is
me.
why is Stekovich out of the game? I don't think he's got 5.
Wow, crazy. I didn't realize he had that many. So that's where we need that BG scoreboard, I think. Or the one that's
No,
at
they put
Southern
the
New
points
Hampshire
on the
University.
board. They don't put the fouls
They don't
up
put the
there.
fouls up there?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it's got a big. Yeah, I got a picture of it on my phone somewhere.
Well, that's the turn of events.
Well,
Alvirne will put Charlie Thomas out there. 24 seconds left to go. And Alvirne is down by 1. Goffstown will be shooting a pair of free throws here.
and the winner gets to play Thornton Academy in the finals.
Yeah, it's 3 teams. You got Thornton Academy, the Grizzlies, and Alvirne. They all have the same color scheme.
Yes, you're right.
Swish. So up by 2, 57-55.
Myles Green. That was an unorthodox free throw attempt, that's for sure. He just kind of threw that up there.
Brett
floated it.
McKinley with the clutch rebound.
So we're on evens now.
2-point game.
And you know what that means.
I do know. I won't say it out of a favor to you. Timeout.
With 8.6 seconds left.
Ooh. Ouch. I don't know. Why did you not call with 14 seconds left?
That's exactly what well, you know what? I don't know. But now with 8.6 left, you're going to have to really hurry.
Now you got to get
Marty
the inbound
Edwards
play.
is going to set up a play here.
Yeah.
And my guess is he's going to try to screen it for maybe for Hibbert. Set up a screen and get Hibbert on the wing for the shot. And you know what? It's a holiday tournament game. Go for the game winner. Go for the 3. You know, they don't count in the regular season standings. Go for the 3.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Get the 3 ball.
Who's shooting it? Hibbert?
Hibbert, yeah. I'd set up a screen for Hibbert. Have him come around to the outside and screen his man. Have Hibbert come to the outside perimeter and have him take the shot.
No guts, no glory.
That's exactly it. You're 8.6 left. You got to take a shot somewhere.
Yes.
Might as well do it. Might as well make it count.
Yes. See, I'm just encouraging Tom, but really what it is, it's the sports writer in him that wants to avoid overtime at any cost.
Overtime is a 4-letter word.
And here we go.
Let's see. Keep an eye on number 21 in maroon. And he's definitely moving. He's wide open. He's on the perimeter.
Wide open. He is
They're
wide
not
open,
looking
Tom.
for him. They're going to take the 2, and they're going to miss it, and it's going to be a L.
Game over. We got a foul.
1 second left.
Well, you know what?
He was all alone on the side perimeter.
Your play was there.
It was.
It was so there. And I almost wanted to criticize Goffstown for leaving him alone. But Alvirne was ignoring him too.
And it will be the Grizzlies of Goffstown against Thornton Academy in the Chic-fil-A finals on Saturday afternoon, the 28th of December at 4:30 here at the Belanger Gym.
And one of the ingredients of this win, the fabulous freshman that's at the line right now, who hits one of the 2, Aiden O'Connell.
And that'll do it.
That's the game.
The final score, everybody, it's Goffstown 58, Alvirne 55. It'll be Thornton against Goffstown in the finals at 4:30 tomorrow here at the Belanger Gym. If you see this tonight, come on out. Also, come out and watch either the girls' game at 3, which is Nashua South against Merrimack, or come over to Conway Arena and see Hollis Brookline Dairyfield against Keene in the finals of the Conway Arena hockey tournament. I'm Tom King, that's John Collins. John and Tim O'Neill, our cameraman. Can't forget him because he's the glue. And Pete Johnson has a little bit of editing to do, doesn't he?
I guess so.
I guess so. And then we'll see each other tomorrow as we continue to spend another holiday season together. One big happy family here at Nashua.
Wouldn't want to be
ETV.
anywhere else.
That's exactly it.
Good night from Nashua High South, everybody.